Happy Thursday. How y'all doing? Project for 2024. Stop worrying about whether people misunderstand you or not. Now, let me say, there are some relationships you do need to have understanding in. There are some relationships that you are going to go back and forth. They're going to be respectful relationships and everything where people want to actually know about each other. Those relationships, yeah, you don't want to be understood. But there's a lot of other relationships out there that we're racking our brains over being misunderstood. And the thing is, the people don't misunderstand us. They know what we're saying, they know what we mean and everything, but they don't want to appear like they do. They have their own agenda, they have their own way of manipulating situations, so they're going to take what you're saying and act like act like it's out of context, act like they don't know and they don't understand, but they actually do. They just want to say bad things about you. That's all. They just are looking for an excuse to. And we try to, talk to these people normally and just get them to understand us, and it's futile because that's not what they're not looking for understanding. They're just looking to bash you, if you will. And then there's people out there that just will never understand. When you're working on growth and you're doing all this stuff and you're working on being a better person and stuff, you have less misunderstandings in your relationships because you realize you don't know anything. So instead of just assuming what other people are saying, assuming what other people mean, you're more likely to ask them, hey, what do you mean by that? Hey, did I take this wrong? So on and so forth. You are going to communicate. The people who are misunderstanding you that are not communicating with you it's because they're not working on themselves. They're not working on growth. They're stagnant. They're sitting in one spot and everything, just waddling in there and flapping their arms, but they're not going anywhere. And we're so busy racking our brains trying to get them to understand us. They're not going to. They don't understand themselves. They're with themselves 24 hours a day. They don't even understand themselves. How are they going to understand you? Now, they're going to talk about you like they understand you and stuff, but they don't. You got to let those people, both sides of that coin, the people who are intentionally misunderstanding you and the people that just do not have the capability of understanding you, you got to just walk away from that stuff. Not let that rack your brain, not waste your time. You've got more important things to do. I'm going to talk about this more in 2024, but I think it's something we need to realize that us who want to be understood and want to understand other people, we're the minority. There's a lot of people out there, all they have is cognitive bias, and all they're looking for is stuff to promote and support their biases. They're going to look at anything you say or do to promote and support a view that they have of you or of people in general, of a gender, of a sexuality, of a place of origin, of any of that stuff. They are going to just use what you say to support that regardless of what you mean. And you'll just argue with them for nothing. So have an awesome Thursday. You are an awesome and amazing human being. You truly are. And listen, I hope to understand you. And there's a lot of people like me and you that want to understand each other. That's who we put the effort in for. I love you. Peace out. Bye.